Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Foreign Currencies with Scott. So, we had 2 trading days left in the week last week that were possibilities for us. On Friday, we were not able to enter a trade, there was nothing there available for us. But on Thursday, we were able to enter a trade, and it was textbook winner. So, we'll just take a look at that a little bit deeper right now. So the vertical line I have on the screen at the left is the close of Wednesday, July 30th. And you can see that as the evening went on in the other markets, it was up, but not quite 30 pips yet. And as we move to the right, we'll see that it took a little while, but finally here now in the middle of the screen, between midnight and 1 a.m., almost 1 a.m., it poked above the 30 pips up line. Now, it danced back and forth around that line a little bit, but then after 2, it went over it. And even though it went back down just a tidge, it stayed above the line. And at 3 a.m., which I'll put in the center here, it was clearly above the line. So because it was above the line, we were able to put in a sell order. And you can see that from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., it went down. From 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., it went down, almost touching the line after 4 and a little bit before 5, but not quite. But then you can see by 5:30 a.m. very clearly went below that line and made our 30 pips. And indeed, during that time was never in any danger of going up 20 pips. So that's why we call it a textbook win, just perfectly set up for us and worked great. Now, we've talked about only going for 30 pips. Sometimes we can have situations where we can look to get more, but we're not complicating our model that much yet. We're sticking with just 20 pip loss and 30 pip take profit win. But you can see that as the morning went on after 5:30, at 6 and then 6:30, it almost hit 30 pips below, which would have been 60 pips from our entry. And then it did go back up and touch the middle line, but then by 9 a.m. and shortly thereafter, it was below that the bottom line there for a 60 pip take profit. But we did not do that. We just stuck with the 30, which we were able to close out at about 5:30 in the center of the screen there. So that win puts us back up for the year, and that's a very good thing. So just one more trade in those 2 trading days. And so now we will be, as it's Sunday evening, we'll be setting up the Friday close for Monday opening of London. And everything is looking good. The plan is going well. We're seeing textbook wins and textbook losses. Nothing really that has set our heart rate up as yet. It's been very easy to follow. And we've either had very clear take profits or very clear stop losses. As I mentioned before, sometimes it can get a little bit nail biting as we can get very, very close to our take profit and not meet it and then turn around and hit the stop loss. Those are hard days. The nicer days are when it gets close to the stop loss and it might get our heart rate up a bit, but it turns around and goes all the way back up to our take profit. Those are the fun, exciting days. But so far, we've had exactly what we want, which is no excitement, just pretty much a very clear path to either the stop loss or the take profit. And we are ahead in our $1,000 challenge for the year now, so we're looking very good. So I hope you're doing the same. Please comment below and let me know what your experience has been so far. If you're following along, if you're doing your own trading, or if you have questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. So this video is a little short. We're up at the Cincinnati Open tennis tournament this week, but we will still keep doing our trading at the London Open, and we'll still keep reporting on them on Wednesday and Sunday evenings. So until Wednesday evening, good trading, everyone. Bye-bye.